So I'm running back, and this vehicle rear-ended this truck. So it was speeding, and it has illegal license plate. Well, commercial truck or not, we're ticketing it, and it's getting
Come out of the car.
Okay.
This is the police.
I want you to read into this, because you're a commercial driver, and it's too bad you have to. So wait, because I'm towing your vehicle.
2-6 report.
Right. You know what a taxi is, right? Okay, now we're rested up. See, it's 6:41. So as you can see, with that increase, 16 on, 16 off, running at about 90 something on the time scale, has considerably slowed down the hour of that clock, and therefore you get more of an in-game time day and night cycle, which is way more efficient than what the game had. So as you can see, being off, I still have time to deal with. So really the 16 or 12 hours on is, how you work with it. I like the 16 hours on and off because right now I had went out, got my sleep, I can now take a shower, and whatever I have to do I want to before I can go to work and not feel pressured of the game penalizing me for too much off time. So what we'll do is we're just going to go ahead and go on to the duty. And find some other things wrong. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go for a new light bar system. So far we have one that's going to be red. So what we're going to do is we want to go with this. This is the flat style type strobe light bar. I prefer the black and white, so we're going to keep that. So we're going to figure out, going to want to make that one red. I want this one blue. There we go. Because that's about, in the States most of the time, that's what they look like. Okay. That is cool. Or is it? Where are the lights at? All I see is what's flashing there on the push bar. Oh, there's the lights. I guess if I want to sit here and see my lights, this is how I got to do it. So even though that I use this for depth perception reasons, I can't see the lights being active unless I'm here. Well then, these are actually the most worthless light bars I could possibly use. Because I don't know any strobes that work by reflecting on the car. They're supposed to be outward like the other lights, and they're not. So these are useless. So I just might as well go back to the lights I was using, because at least they can reflect. See? This don't reflect unless it's inside the car. These don't reflect unless they're inside the car. These reflect outside the car like they're supposed to. So I don't know who thought that that was a brilliant idea, but it's stupid. It makes no sense. Why have it not work right? Not all of us drive with the of being inside the car, but all of us drive with a car that slides. And while I'm here, let's go real fast. And when you pull the emergency brake, hard right-hand turn makes the vehicle whip to the right. Except for this car. How is it that works for every other car but this one in this game? I don't have problems like this with the other one. Look at that. Who come up with this idea? How good is this? It's bad enough I got used the emergency brake to help me stop so I don't try rear-ending people. But I can't do anything else with this emergency brake. So I want to make a right, I can't. It'll take me right into everything. And I'm sliding again. Here we go. So I almost hit this car because I'm trying to stop. And what is the deal with that hood? See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at the graphics there back here. You know where I've seen this before? It took a while. Need for Speed. He did not. I got that drunk there. This guy just hit me. He did not just hit me. Okay, it's getting towed right out of the gate, so it doesn't even matter. He's going to jail anyway, so it still doesn't matter.
Come out of the car.
So I go to frisk the idiot, and what happens? He's got a gun on him. Drunk with a gun, driving stupid. Okay. So that's what it reminds me of. Like just something you'd see in Need for Speed 3. Graphics that low quality. I mean, you should be able to get at least a better look on the car with that and some shaders. It's just more reflective. That's like this ground. What is this made of? Steel? Is this a plate of steel laying across here? Is this supposed to be ice on it? Hey, look at it. It glistens. I almost feel like this is like ice in the middle of the summertime. See, watch. Then we got road. Here's road. And then we got some partial road, and then we got steel. And then when you're looking at this all together, it looks like somebody took a pile of wax and just sprayed it all over this, making a mess. So as we can see how well our U-turn cars are turning out. Look at that. They're all trying to U-turn in there. Yeah, that was brilliant. The other thing I noticed is when you're going through here, you drive around here enough on a patrol, because I got this extended time here, some vehicles would just outright disappear or reappear. It's like that made any sense at all. Man, I was wondering when this was going to stop. See, it is so difficult to have to deal with the handling of the stopping and going with this car on this steel plating that I don't even waste my time parking it in the parking slot. It is just, all to do is hit everything in the building. Forget that. See that? Didn't complete one mission because I'm in here trying to point out all these things wrong. Like the graphics, like this car riding in his bumper, and stuff like that, that I have achieved the rank of Master Trooper because I'm that good. Find something else. Oh yeah, one time, when I first played the game, I made a mistake and arrested the wrong person. I stuck the right person into the vehicle. But now, I had no way to get the other person off. So it was like, see, this is all that happens. So therefore I wasn't giving an option in which I could unhandcuff and release the person. So somehow they got attached to this car, and the car was self-destructing as it went along to get him into the station. The only way I can get rid of the arrested person that was accidentally arrested was by means of getting off of patrol early. It was the only way. So I had to get off patrol to get rid of the arrestee that you can't do anything with. You can't, that the person cannot go into the paddy wagon van. You cannot put the person in jail. So they're innocent. So therefore you need to unhandcuff them and let them go. And for some reason you can't do that in this game. So therefore that would be idealistic, because other than that it just makes it into a mess. So we'll pull the handbrake and slide the wrong way. Figures. Okay, I just wanted to point something out. When you come home, got a couple garbage cans, no big deal. Fence, no big deal. I assume this is a mailbox. Not one that I'm accustomed to seeing, but it is what it is. And typical wooden boarding. But also noticing that our property lays on, which looks like clay dirt by how badly it's broken up. So your place, my understanding, is on clay dirt. This is the best detailed house setup you can do. No bushes, no area where there may be other neighbors here or there. I mean, looks like there's room to put more houses here. So it kind of looks like somewhat of a suburb. There's not even gravel to at least bring you halfway out. You're directly right on the clay. There's nothing around the house. There's all this dry weeds. But somehow, without electric pole anywheres or power routing, we have a lamp. And look how dark it is. And this lamp is on, and look how dark it is, and it's not even illuminating. What's up? I got more going on in Euro Truck Simulator 2 than what's going on in here. You need to reevaluate your graphics controller. So here we go with the seatbelt, 1900 hours. Got up around 5. Was able to take a shower. So as you can see, I'm looking pretty good. And now we're going to go to work. And it quit. Come on, see? That's it. And what was it that somebody ran into the same problem and Odin said, what? Oh, we're not running into I had this problem before I even knew that this thing could be modded. So this has been an ongoing problem. The modding has nothing to do with it, because these people had the same problem that I know that I do right here. When the menu quits, because your menu quits. Now what happens is I exit out of the game. It will save all of the information I have, so at least that's brilliant, because when I exit out and go back in, I'll still have all this. But that's what I have to do, because there was no going on. This is over with now. This location here is very, very good for vehicles spawning out of nowhere up here instead of coming from the lumber changer back there.